Yes people, my name is JJ Savani, Artistic Director for Ikonic Global. So today, to start off, what we're going to be doing is going through a quite creative haircut with a lot of scissor work and a textured fringe. Alongside that, we're going to go do some fade work along the sides of the head, and maybe we may treat you to some pattern work. So to start off, what I'm going to do is just really wet down the hair. I take the section from the crown all the way down to recession, giving us a section looking like this. So I'm going to take my section by combing from the roots from this section all the way down, grab the hair and then lift up from below, just to help balance out that distribution of weight. And I'll cut. So I'm now going to take a profile line from the center of the head, coming directly from the crown, somewhat like this. Giving me my center profile line. My guide will come from the length of the previous section where we've cut at the back of the head. Taking this as my guide, I will break off one section of my center profile, pinching, combing slightly behind to get my guide, pulling everything at 90 degrees. As you can see, my guide line is right there, and I'm just going to cut into it. Now, what I'm going to do is start taking horizontal sections, no thicker than my comb, across and working all the way towards the front of the head. The guide will now come from the center. I'm now going to dry off the hair. The way I'll do this is using our Ikonic hairdryer. What I'll be doing is using the hairdryer without the nozzle on the crown. I'll be running the hair dryer through the crown so that we can get the crown sitting into its natural position. So we ruffle up the hair, find our crown and make circular motions on the medium heat, and then we blast with the cold heat so that the hair sticks down. Once we do that, we apply our nozzle and then we work in the direction of the crown, just working all the way out from the crown to the rest of the head. So now I can move on to some clipper work. For the clipper work, I'm going to try and remove this bowl and build the weights. For that, I'm going to be using the Ikonic Pro Cut. I start from the bottom of the head, come all the way up into one panel. As I reach the teeth of my guards, reach that weight line, I scoop out. I'm going to begin my fade process by using the Ikonic Pro Cut, fully open on a 0.5. So now, as you can see, we've got our 0 to 0.5 faded and our 3 down to a 1.5. Leaves us with this thick line here, which will be knocked out with our one guard open and closed. For this, we're going to switch to the Ikonic Pro Master Clipper. So I've gone in and completed my fade, left the outlines. What happens now is I put my number 4 on my Ikonic Pro Cut, come in and start softening this weight. We come in, comb down with a CC01 comb. As you notice when I did the fade, I kept some darkness there. The reason why I retain the darkness is to allow the haircut to look a lot sharper. I take my Ikonic Pro trim, turn it on, and I almost hold it like this. So what this allows me to do is use it as a pencil to sculpt. We come in, we lift the hair, we touch and create our line and pull away. As I get to the corner, I measure it in line with the top of my client's eyebrow, and we begin sculpting away, small bit by small bit, as we will clear it off with a cutthroat razor to sharpen it at the end. Taking my comb and just playing with the fringe to really bring out the choppiness we've put through this haircut.